Thursday, June 1st. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Topping your headlines, the plan to stop migrants from settling in Suffolk County. The Suffolk legislature is holding a special meeting this morning to vote on hiring special counsel. It's an effort to block asylum seekers from entering the county and would block Suffolk hotels, motels, and shelters from contracting with New York City to accept migrants. Republicans pushing the plan. They're saying that they're doing this to try to protect residents. Crews are working to repair a massive sinkhole in Lido Beach. The hole opened yesterday here on Lido Boulevard. No one was hurt, but officials are warning drivers to expect delays in the area. Only a Newsday, it's court today for the owner of a controversial hop hog-based animal exhibit business. Sloth Encounters owner Larry Wallach is facing a contempt charge brought by Islip Town. Prosecutors say he's ignored a state court order to stop illegally selling sloths and other exotic pets. Wallach is now facing fines and possible jail time. Happening today, a Bayshore man is expected to be sentenced today in a deadly DUI crash. Johnny Chavarria Argueta is facing between 4 and 12 years in prison. He admitted drinking and driving 120 miles per hour before crashing and killing his passenger, 19-year-old Jessica Gonzalez of Comac. It happened on the Southern State Parkway last September. Only a Newsday, the alleged drunken wrong-way driver accused of killing 2 Roslyn teens is trying to get out of bail. An attorney for Amdeep Singh will be in appeals court tomorrow to argue his client should be freed to assist his own defense. Police say Singh was drunk when he slammed head-on into a car with 4 teenagers inside in Jericho last month. 14-year-olds Drew Hassenbein and Ethan Falowitz were killed. Long Island-born actor Danny Masterson now faces 30 years to life in prison for rape. A jury found him guilty on 2 rape counts yesterday at his second trial. The 47-year-old will be held without bail until he's sentenced. A historic donation for Stony Brook University. The SUNY flagship is getting $500 million from the Simons Foundation. It's the nation's largest ever no-strings-attached endowment gift to an institution of higher learning. Update on the debt ceiling drama. Last night, the House passed a debt ceiling and budget cuts package.
Yeas are 314, the nays are 117. The bill is passed.
In the end, the vote wasn't even close. Democrats and Republicans approved the deal put together by President Joe Biden and Speaker Kevin McCarthy. The Senate is expected to pass the bill by the end of the week. Today kicks off the month-long celebration of Pride on Long Island. There are parades, performances, and other happenings supporting the LGBTQIA community. The largest event is Long Island Pride in Huntington. The festivities kick off with a parade, followed by a concert on June 11th. The Grand Marshal is TV personality Ross Matthews. For a complete guide to Pride Month's events on the island, just go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Newsday Sports is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
Sports now. The Giants are taking part in off-season workouts at the team's facility in East Rutherford. Kim Jones says fans are going to like what they see.
Based on the early returns, and what I mean by that is Wednesday's OTA here at the New York Giants, these Giants are made for speed, and that's a very good thing. They ranked last in the league last year when it came to explosive plays. That's not going to happen again, or at least it very much should not happen again. Darius Slayton said as much, and he's been around these Giants for a very long time. He also knows what the addition of Darren Waller will mean to this Giants offense. It's hard to quantify it with words. You have to see it to believe it, and what Giants fans see, they're going to absolutely love. Think big target. Think a guy who absolutely commands the attention of a defense, and think about those explosive plays. Waller and company will bring that and more. These Giants are clearly faster, much faster than last year's team. For Newsday TV, I'm Kim Jones.
To read more about the Giants, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Spider-Man is back on the big screen.
He wants to go out into the world and do great big things.
Not bad, kid.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is now playing on Long Island. It's the sequel to the wildly popular Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which came out 5 years ago. Check out the movie review before you head to the theater on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Big news for Sex and the City fans, she's back. According to multiple reports, Kim Cattrall will reprise her Samantha Jones role in season 2 of the reboot. A spokesperson for HBO Max told CNN that Cattrall filmed a scene in March for the show.
I'd love to see it.
Coming up, a dog dock diving competition in Frankie Valley coming to Long Island. And
so when you look at it, you're able to instantaneously recognize the Spanish style. We did a lot of work to fix up the exterior, bringing the house back, to the way it was.
only in Newsday, enhancing history in the city by the city, the Long Beach couple restoring this Spanish-style home. But first, your hyper-local weather. Mostly sunny today, highs around 78 degrees. Tonight we cool off with some fog in the 50s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, but we warm up in the 80s. And here's a look at your futurecast. Showers begins tomorrow afternoon and continues through Saturday. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Watch Newsday TV on the big screen. Use the remote to activate Siri, Alexa, Roku, or the Google Assistant on your streaming device. Say install Newsday. Newsday TV, covering Long Island like no one else can. High School Sports is sponsored by PC Richard & Son.
High school sports, it's been a long time coming. The Farmingdale boys varsity lacrosse team won their first Class A county championship in a dozen years. The top-seeded Dalers faced second-ranked Port Washington at Hofstra University. Farmingdale put 11 goals on the scoreboard and held Port Washington to just 3. The squad is moving on to the Long Island Championships Saturday. Goalie Michael Ippoliti made 8 saves and was the game's MVP.
Coaches put together a great game plan and we stuck to it. My defense was incredible today. They did a great job of making me see the shots I wanted to see.
It's a three-peat for Garden City's varsity lacrosse team. The Trojans faced Calhoun in the Class B final at Hofstra. The game was tied at 6 with less than 2 minutes to play. That's when Carlson Cross got the ball about 15 yards from the goal and fired it in. That proved to be the game winner. The 7-6 victory puts Garden City into Class B Long Island Championship against West Islip on Saturday.
Feels fantastic to be the Nassau County champions, but Calhoun really came out tonight and they played a great game. And yeah, I mean, the defense, we played terrific.
Read more about the teams on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
What's Up on Long Island is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
Here's what's up on Long Island. There are pride parades in Patchogue and East Hampton on Saturday and another on Sunday in Babylon. Or check out dog dock diving on the North Fork. Dogs of all kinds compete by running from a dock into the water. Saturday and Sunday, it's at Greenport Harbor Brewery in Peconic.
Late December back in '63.
See Frankie Valley in concert. The original Jersey Boy takes the stage Saturday night at the NYCB Theater at Westbury. For admission info and more events, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box on our homepage. From the roof and exterior to hardwood floors, a Long Beach couple is committed to keeping their home's historic roots. Rachel Weiss has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
From the roof and exterior to the hardwood floors and bedrooms, the Kleins are committed to maintaining their home's historic roots while also enhancing some of its old school features. We're here in Long Beach. Let's head inside and take a look.
What really attracted me to purchasing this house was that it was an iconic Long Beach house. You know, growing up, I grew up here my whole life in Long Beach. When you go around Long Beach, you see these old school iconic homes with the stained glass windows, the high ceilings, the Spanish, in particular, the Spanish tile in the front of the house.
The Spanish-style house was built in 1930, and the Klein started renovating it in the last few years, which included adding some new stucco siding.
We did a lot of work to fix up the exterior, and in doing the exterior, we wanted to make sure that we did it in a way that resembled the old school way it was originally built.
They also took up all the carpeting to reveal the home's original hardwood floors and removed 3 layers of sheetrock from the bedroom walls. But the bathrooms and roof are essentially the same as they've always been.
My favorite part about this bathroom is the arch. So I always thought it was just romantic, quite frankly. Everything's so open, the stained glass windows, which is a personal story of mine because my grandfather owned a stained glass store in Smithtown. So as you can look around the house, you'll see a lot of pieces. Some are his, some are here. So it was a really warm feeling.
I really, love the Spanish style, house, and being able to continue having it as a classic Long Beach house is something that was really important to both of us.
And he can jump on his bike and be at the beach in 3 blocks. You can't take the Long Beach kid out.
Rachel Weiss for Newsday TV.
A wonderful renovation and a beautiful story, too. Read more about the Long Beach home on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Get more of the stories you've seen on Newsday TV at Newsday.com. Plus breaking news, investigations, things to do, restaurants, and other Long Island news you can't get anywhere else. At Newsday.com, covering Long Island like no one else can.
Thanks for watching. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.